Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back with the brand new episode of the Rockies franchise mode here in the show 17 today. We're going to take a look at the team right now as we're standing at 24-13 record in the NL West. I believe we're second right now. I'm not really sure. Are we second? We are. So we're second to the Giants right now. We're 24-12. We're half a game back for first. Looking not too shabby there in the entire MLB. I believe we're like top 3 in record, I think. Look at the records and see this. Go to team rankings and see this. So team rankings and batting average, I believe we are... Where are we at in batting average? We're 13th in batting average. That's not really good at all. But winning percentage, we are top 3 in the entire league when it comes to that. So we're tied for third with Texas in the entire MLB for winning percentage. So not too bad right there. As it looks like Detroit's #1 in the entire MLB when it comes to winning too. So Michael Fulmer, Daniel Norris, Justin Verlander all playing very well right now. Then you have the Giants, Texas, and us. So we're doing not too bad there in the entire MLB when it comes to that. That's all due to one thing, and that thing is our rotation. Our rotation is fantastic right now. We've got Tyler Anderson at a 1.12 ERA. We've got John Gray at 12 ERA or 2.12 ERA. We've got Andrew Heaney, our newest pickup here on the rotation, at 2.06. We've got Stephen Wright at 2.97, and we got Robbie Ray at 2.01. So our rotation's got to be at least #1 in the entire MLB when it comes to that, when it comes to ERA, because that's insane though. I believe our average is like 2.70 for ERA, so it's crazy to see that. I actually want to check that out before we do anything else. So go to ERA, and actually we're not even top 3. We're number 6, so I guess there's a lot of teams doing very well when it comes to ERA. We have Detroit, got the Giants, we got the Braves, got the Cubs, and we got the Pirates. So I don't know what's going on here, but we should be #1 though in the entire MLB when it comes to that, because it's insane how well our players are playing. Because a lot of teams have like 3.26 as their top ERA guy, or the bottom ERA guy for the third, but we have like a 2.06 for Andrew Heaney. So that's insane to see that. I don't know how we're not top 3, but we'll go and check out a little bit more simming and do our scouting and all that kind of stuff in this episode, and probably sim up to, I kind of want to play the Cardinals, or we might sim up to the All-Star game actually, because in real life it's at the All-Star game, so why not do that? And speaking of All-Star game though, the home run derby is last night, and as I'm recording this, and just to say, Aaron Judge is insane though. I don't even know if he's human or not. He's insanely good at hitting home runs, but I actually want to see what overall Aaron Judge is in this game. Because they did start this at the start of the year when Aaron Judge was not as good as he used to be, or at least didn't show yet how good he is yet in the MLB. So let's find Aaron Judge here and see how good he is in this game. So where is he at? So he's not 80 overall yet. He's all the way down at 75 overall, 26 years old, 8 potential. So he's not anywhere close to being as good as he is in real life in this game. Because in real life, like next MLB game, he's got to be at least 95 overall though. It's insanely, like, I'd be deserving if he gets that. So right now he wouldn't be that bad of a pickup for the team as like a backup DH. I actually want to see his price. How much does it require to go and get Aaron Judge in this game? It wouldn't take too much actually, because the Yankees, they seem to have a lot of stockpile of great prospects in the outfield in this game. Go to the Yankees. Where are the Yankees at? Right there. So the Yankees, let's go find Aaron Judge. All rise for the honorable Aaron Judge. Go and do prospects, I guess. I'd take Derek Garcia, Scott Pringle, and Jason Erasmus to go and pick up Aaron Judge. That's one of them, and that's the only one there for prospects. But we'll see if we can put together a package right now. I'm not going to acquire him, but I just want to see how much it does take to acquire him. So a few guys could probably part with on this team might be just Ryan Dole, because this guy's not really playing that well this season. We've got, I would be maybe parting with Aaron Shipley. Prince Shipley, I like him. Derek Garcia, I like him as an option there in the minors too. Kiki Escalona could be a guy who might go, because right now he's playing terrible. Even though he is alright, he's just not really playing that well in the MLB right now. You've got Jordan Patterson, who could probably go to the Yankees as a right field prospect. And we could probably go and throw in, who else? Probably a backup catcher actually, like Tony Walters. And that would actually work. So Dole, Patterson, and Walters go to the Yankees for Aaron Judge if we do that trade, but I'm just seeing how much it takes to acquire Aaron Judge. I'm not actually going to do that yet, unless there is a demand for that, because right now Even though DH isn't really that important because we're in the NL, it's still pretty important when you play the AL. And right now, Kiki Escalon is playing terrible at his position at DH. So he's batting 187, 4 RBI, and 48 plate appearances. I'm not really sure about that too much. You could probably throw in Dalton Pompey, but he's not even that better. He's got a 185 batting average on this team too. 2 home runs, 8 RBI. So neither of these guys are really that good at this position for DH. We'll take a look at the organization and review and see if we can find any other DHs at all, because we need somebody to step up and play well for us at that position. So a few guys could probably add in that are pretty good. One get man that comes to my mind when I think that is probably, where is he? I think he's like left field. Yeah, Steven Barton. But the thing is, he's injured right now and he's batting 286 in the double A, I believe. Yeah, so we'll have to leave him there for now. But or not the double A, triple A. We have Jay Cairo, we've got David Gutierrez, Alex German. German's alright though, he's got good batting for his contact. His speed's not really up to par though with what I want though. I want a speedy guy who's got a bit of hitting ability too. Center field, we have Jonas Spears, the Canadian himself. He's alright, but he needs more development. We have Ike Harmon. We've got Ryan Tapia in real life, he's playing for the Rockies. We got, that's pretty much it there in center field. Right field, you have Jordan Patterson there, who's not that bad. He's stepped in to play well before. You got Randall Smith, who's got a little bit of power on him and a little bit of speed and stealing ability. We've got Jason Erasmus, great power. We've got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but I don't want to do anything with him yet because he needs to develop in the minors before he steps up for the major leagues. But any other players on our infield? Catchers, like we have Tony Wolters, not that good hitting ability. We've got Tom Casey. He's got good contact against lefties, but other than that, he's pretty much crap. Forrest Wall, he's alright. Juan Morales, he's actually not that bad. He's pretty decent. Third base, you have David Ortiz, the newly formed David Ortiz. Good power, great durability, but really not that good at all for us. Actually, David Ortiz would be not that bad of an option though. Like playing him in the major leagues would be kind of cool because you got David Ortiz as your DH, and the last time David Ortiz played DH was the real David Ortiz, and he's pretty good. So we could think of maybe moving him up because he's not that bad. Even though he's got 187 in Double A, we could try him out always. It doesn't really matter too much. We got Brendan Rodgers too. Here's another guy who needs to step up big pretty soon because he's 22 years old. He needs a little bit more development. I think he might be good for the major leagues. Otherwise, we might just trade him because we have Trevor Story at shortstop. We got Pat Valaika. He's not that good. Actually, no, he's not that bad. He's got batting 313. Let's see what Pat looks like in the position. You know what? Actually, I might play Pat at DH because he's doing way more than Kiki Escalona. Why not play him? So we got Pat at DH. Who else should we put in there? Might as well just keep... Should we split the time? No, actually, I want to see if there's any like immediate impacts or playing American League teams with Pat as their DH. I'll closely monitor those games. But anybody else? No, that's it. So our lineups look pretty fresh right now. I think they're pretty good. Our rotation is fantastic right now. The only thing is our bullpen isn't that good. We have Daniel Finn, who's alright as usual. He's pretty good. We got Prince Shipley. He's alright, I guess. 41 is not that bad. It's decent. Fernando Salas, terrible. Jake McGee, not that bad. Bowden, terrible. Got Estevez, the wild thing, 9 ERA. Ryan Dole at a 736 and Sean Doolittle at a 691. So these guys just not getting the job done there in the bullpen. So I don't know what to do here. We've got a good starting rotation. We just need to go and eat up as many innings as possible with our starting staff and then see if hopefully these guys step up big when we need them to in the bullpen. Because it could be just we have a small sample size of their performance, and that's why their ERAs are terrible. You never really know that. So I think it might be time to do a little bit more scouting before we do anything. Like we'll set up some guys. I guess we have a few scouts going after some players though. I think I said these last time. So we'll leave it as it is right there. We'll sim probably at least like 2 weeks and see how everything is going in the organization. Simmed a few games and we're at 30-17 on the season. Pretty good there. As we'll take a look at our position in the NL West, and we're still second to the Giants by half a game. So it just sucks that the Giants are there. Otherwise, we'd be number 1 easily in any other division because we got like 28. I guess we have 30 there from the Rangers, but other than that, we'd be solid in any other division in the MLB. But we'll take a look at what our rotation is doing. I want to see if anything messed up yet. And we got Tyler Anderson at a .88 ERA on the season, 72 innings pitched, and he's playing fantastic throughout the first few weeks of the season. Just great to see that. We'll take a look at All-Star, actually. Is any All-Star voting yet for this? And Anderson, number 1, 420,000 votes. He's playing pretty well there. Max Scherzer is 2nd, Jake Arrieta 3rd. Let's see if any other players from our team are playing well to be on here. Nothing there. Closing pitcher. Definitely no Sean Doolittle there. Catcher. Got Buster Posey, Travis D'Arnaud. He's playing pretty well. Nobody there. We guess you have Daniel Morris all the way down there, but he's not playing that well. First base. You have no first baseman there. That's pretty surprising. Second base, we have Daniel Murphy. DJ in 2nd place by only like 50,000 votes. Third base, we have Arenado in 2nd by Manny Machado. Chris Bryant at number 1. Shortstop, you have Corey Seager, Dansby Swanson on the Mets. And Trevor Story in 3rd right there. Left field, we have Polanco, Schwarber, Brantley, Cespedes. Where is our left fielder, David Dahl? David Dahl all the way down there? Come on, he's playing pretty well this season. Center field, we have Charlie Blackmon at number 1 by 46,000 votes. Right field, we have Kutch there at 172,000. He's not going to catch Stanton at all whatsoever. And that's about it. So far, actually, I saw a few players from a rotation there. We have Anderson, we have Robbie Ray, we have Andrew Heaney, and where is he? Stephen Wright all the way down there, 105,000 votes. But he got 285 ERA, so it's kind of odd to see that. Just a popularity contest, I guess. But anything else on here? I think that's pretty much good. Oh yeah, and John Gray right there, 128,000. So not too bad right there. Rotation playing very well so far this season. I want to see our scouting though yet to see if anyone is discovered. Frank Sanchez is done. This dude's done. This dude's done. And this dude's done. So anybody else that's stepped up in this? I want to see if there's any top prospects that are good for us. So right now we're looking for some more relievers in this team because their bullpen's a mess. Why not get more relievers? We're also looking for maybe a catcher there in the future, and we gotta find one quick so we could draft a good guy like Ricky Bermudez. I wouldn't be that bad of an idea for that. Phil Goins. So right now we need to go and find more outfield prospects because we only have like 5 or 6 guys in the outfield right now for our prospects. So we'll go and find, where is he? Positional players. We'll go and get this dude on the case. So it might be the best thing to do. So Blanton get on the case with outfield talent, with some speed and some, let's see, power actually. I want to see that. Right there, go to Central. We got that dude on the case. Then we'll have Aviles going after some outfield talent as well. Might as well do that. Or actually, no, we should probably actually get him going after some catchers. We'll do that. Aviles, go find some international catchers. Right there. Get some guys with some contact. Or no, we'll get some power. Like my powerful catchers. We'll get fielding and get some power in the international. Wait, all of them have been found. Okay, so that's good. I like that. So now we can go and get Aviles on the case when it comes to scouting those international catchers with power. We'll get this dude, Roger Cordero. Wait, where is he? I guess we'll just sort by there. So we'll get him, getting Cordero. Then we have Crowder. What should we do with Crowder? Well, we might go and get efficiency, discovery. I mean, he's pretty efficient though, and he's got discovery though. Oh, this is tough. Sanchez will probably just go and put on when scouting pitchers. Why not do that? Because he's a pitcher guy. Or actually, you know, might go actually fire some of these guys because I need to go and get some more outfield talent and infield talent. No more pitchers because their pitchers are pretty much stacked where they are right now in our organization. So Sanchez, probably get rid of you. We don't need any more pitchers. We'll fire him and get. What should we get? Oh no, I just signed this dude, Tyrell Cabrera. I don't really need him. So we'll go and find who is a dude we need for infield talent, or positional players basically. So we have Phil Morey. He's not that bad. He's from the West. We do need a guy from the West though too. So can we find any dudes from the West? Or even Central? Got good pitchers. This guy might be the best. Phil might be the best, but actually no, he's pretty good. We'll get Phil. There we go. Now in Crowder, should we keep Crowder? He's good discovery, good at position, good at efficiency. I'll leave him. Aviles is good. Blanton is pretty much good where he's at because he's good at positional and efficiency and discovery. So go get Phil on the case when it comes to going and finding some. We'll just go and get him scouting some positional players that are in the West. Actually, Tyrell might be the best for now, just with Phil, because we need guys to go and find some West dudes in the organization. So go to scouting, get Cabrera on the case when it comes to finding outfield talent. We'll get some fielding and get some speed, I guess. We need speedy outfielders anyway. Get him in the West, and we're good. So we have Crowder. What do we need Crowder on? We'll get him on positional players in the Central, as is right now. So get him on dudes like... Do we need a second baseman? We'll go and get him on. We need guys, we need talent we actually need. We'll actually put him on this. Actually, I'll just put Crowder on discovering guys from the Central and from the infield. Why not do that? So we'll go infield, go get some contact, get some speed, or get some fielding, and get him from the Central right there. So, wait, we found everybody. So I guess we'll just go and put him on finding some dudes right here. Like, we'll go and put him on... Oh, well, Peter Heller. Not him. We'll go and put him on Benito Bermudez. We'll get him on that dude right there. So I think our scouting is good for now. We'll go take a look at transactions, see if anything happened in MLB when it comes to trades. So any big trades happened? Michael Kopech, anything else? Lonnie Chisenhall, and that's about it. So nothing big's happened yet in the MLB season when it comes to trades. So we'll go and sim up to a round. Let's see this. So we'll probably sim up to St. Louis and see if we can play them. Or the All-Star game, we'll see. Wait, never mind, we have our first year player draft already in the 2019 season. So draft came up pretty quickly on us. We'll go and see what we could do in this draft. So round 1, who's available on the talent board? So it looks like we're getting 23rd overall for our selection. Any compensatory rounds, we do have a few. So we have Arizona, the Mets, we have Baltimore, and Washington in the compensatory round. So go and sim up to our pick and see who we can get in this draft. But first overall, though, we take a look at first overall, and it looks like Jeff Goncho goes first overall to the Padres. Anybody big on this list? We have Benito Bermudez, the guy I wanted, goes to the Mets. Anything else? And I think that's pretty much good. So you need second base talent here on this team. So it looks like Garrison could be their best option here in this draft. Might as well pick him up first with our first selection here in this draft. So Garrison, welcome to the Colorado Rockies. So now we have our first pick here on the board. And we'll go and take a look at the first round in review. So it looks like we have Jack Juarez there going to the Yankees. Any catchers that win, we have Jose Ariz going there to Cleveland. We have Garrison, who seems to be alright, I guess, so far. Hopefully it turns out pretty well for us. And pretty much that's about it. So right now, this draft class seems a little bit more underwhelming compared to what we've seen before in the past, because there's really nobody too much with talent here in this draft. We'll go take a look at our second round talent on the board. So let's see, it's left on the top of the board, and it looks like we have a few center fielders. We do not need center field talent. We do not need starting pitching talent. You have Greg Rosenberg there from the East, 80 overall potential. Hopefully he turns out to be pretty good. We also have Richard Crosby there, 22 years old from the Central, 6'5", 200 pounds. He seems pretty skinny, but Richard Crosby's not that bad of a name. So we have Braden Frank, Chad Naquin, we have Carlos Cortez. So some of these dudes seem pretty good though for their talent. Richard Crosby. So right now it's like 2019, that's 3 years away. These dudes might turn out to be pretty good, but there will be pretty... Like, their potential wouldn't be that good, though, that's what I'm guessing, because they're ETAs next year. So, velocity, like, some of these guys all right, though. Germany, we got Cortez, got Naquin. So, my best bet, I kind of want to go and bet on Richard Crosby, because he's got a cool name and stuff. You know what, I'll go after Crosby, I guess. Might be the best option for me. So Richard Crosby, welcome to Colorado Rockies. So we need reliever talent. We got reliever talent there in Richard Crosby. Let's go to the next round and see what's available on the board. So catchers, it's pretty much a bust when it comes to catchers, but we do have Ricky Bermudez, 20 years old from Iowa. Ricky Bermudez. It's not that bad though. I might take a shot on this dude. He's ETA's 2022. It's a little bit away there, but at least gives him a little bit more talent or time to go and develop his talent. So Ricky Bermudez, should we pick him up and take a chance? I'm not really sure. You have Braden Frank still on the board. You have Carlos Cortez. Frank might be pretty good, though. We do need reliever talent pretty soon, so Braden Frank could be an option for us at this point in the draft. But we also have the catcher there, Ricky Bermudez, who could turn out to be pretty good, though, for us in the future if you pick him up. We'll take a shot at Ricky here in the 3rd round. Why not do that? And see if he turns out to be pretty good. Because the draft, if you make some good draft picks, it could help you out. But if you don't, it doesn't really matter in the end, because it's all about what you have on the team. Because you could always just build through free agency if you don't have the talent. But you also have Braden Frank here in the 4th round. Should we take a shot at him, though? That's the question. There's a lot of starting pitchers. You have Greg Rosenberg there from the East, a right fielder. You also have Johnny Hendrick and Douglas Drotar. So Hendrick could be pretty good. You never know with these guys, though, just with their potential. Geronimo Guevara. We have Joel Mendez. You have a lot of guys here that we don't really need, but we could just pick them up for their talent. Because you always just could trade them away if you don't really need them. You have Chad Naquin or Braden Frank. I'm going to just go with Braden Frank. Why not do that? So you got Frank there in that round. 5th round, though. Let's see if we can get here. So 5th round, you have Carlos Cortez. We have Hedrick, Wells, Berger. Derek Berger sounds like a pretty cool name. But we do not need starting pitching talent, though. But then again, it doesn't hurt to go and pick up a pitcher. Why not do that if you have a pitcher on the board that you like? Yeah, Geronimo there. Any shortstops? So some of these guys now might be that pretty good, though. We might go with Drotar, Guevara, Hedrick, Wells. I might just go with probably Derek Berger. Why not pick him up there? He's got a cool name. Why not do that when you have him on the board? So you got Berger. We have a few other relievers on this team. We got a second baseman. Let's see what we can pick up here in the 6th round. We have Johnny Luis. We have Joel Mendez. We have Cortez, Atsuka. Daryl. Atsuka could be pretty good, but his ETA is 2020, so it's not that bad. But most of these guys are going to be busts anyway. So we'll go with Eli English. Why not do that? We need a first baseman. Why not do that? Let's get Eli English there in the 6th round. 7th round. Is there any talent available? And we do not get anybody anyway. So we have that all covered. We got a first year 2019 player draft through. Let's see what our picks are right now. Draft picks. So it looks like the 1st round we have Hunter Garrison, 90 overall, great pick there, but the rest is pretty much crap though. So at least we got a 90 overall Hunter Garrison in the 1st round there. We'll might as well sign him to that deal. Richard Crosby, he's alright I guess. Let's see what overall these guys are after. Ricky Bermudez, not that good. Braden Frank, not that good. Berger, he's pretty much crap. And Eli English is crap too. So let's see Hunter Garrison though in this round. He's got 78 stealing, durability is pretty good, but other than that, 53 overall, a potential 20 years old. So starting stats not that good, but he could develop in due time for the team. Richard Crosby, 59 overall, 22 years old, not that good. Bermudez, 60 overall, great contact though, and could need a little bit of work before he becomes good or decent. Braden Frank, 59 overall. Derek Berger, 69 overall. Eli English, 47 overall from Canada. So, terrible draft right there. Let's go look at the other draft picks, though, on the MLB. So, the rest, though, we have... Our draft wasn't as bad as the Dodgers, though. The Dodgers were just terrible. So, we have one good pick. Actually, not one good pick at all. This is just terrible for the Dodgers, though. So, it's good for us because they're in their division. Their team, that's kind of going downhill, and this is just going to trend them even further downhill with this terrible draft. Next one, we have Jeff Gotcho there in the 1st round from... I believe that is the Padres. Great pick right there, but they're picking number 1 overall, so you're bound to get a good pick right there. But the rest, crap right there. The Giants, they had a terrible draft as well, though their best draft pick is Peter Archer there, the reliever pitcher. Pretty good pickup right there, but other than that, terrible draft. Then we have the Baltimore Orioles there, 1 good draft pick right there, 1st round. They have Roman Mortensen, and the rest is pretty much crap. Next one is the Red Sox. We have Humberto Gonzalez. We have William Kwan. The rest is not that good. Then we have the Yankees. The Yankees did not have a good draft whatsoever for their team. Then we have the Rays, terrible draft. Besides, holy crap, in the 7th round, or the 6th round, they picked up Douglas Drotar there. 88 overall potential, great pickup there for them. But the rest, we have the Blue Jays had a pretty decent draft there. Sam Ball and Greg Rosenberg, 82 overall potential. Then we have the White Sox there. We have 92 overall Julio Quevedo in the first round, but the rest isn't that good. Then we have the Indians there. We have Jose Reese, not that bad. And then we have the Detroit Tigers there with Cesar Ellis, 94 overall. Then we have Miguel Samuels, the relief pitcher there in the 6th or 7th round, or the 6th round, I believe. Then we have the Royals, 91 overall, Carmen Franco. Then they had Tom Guy, and the rest is decent. Then we have the Twins. Alright, draft there. What's up with Phillies? Like 7th round or 6th round draft picks turning out pretty good. Because you have Mark Manning there, shortstop, 82 overall potential. Pretty good draft pick right there in the 7th round. And then we have the Angels at a pretty crappy draft there. Alberto Aviles is their best draft pick there. Then the A's had an alright draft besides they had Barton Holloway there, 94 overall potential, but the rest isn't that good. Then we have the Mariners there, pretty good pick there, and Tino Ramos, the rest isn't that good. And then we have the Rangers right there, Emmanuel Shimizu with a 92 overall potential. And then we have the Astros there, pretty crappy draft. The Braves had 94 overall Archie Suarez, but the rest isn't that good. Then we have the Marlins there, who had 93 overall Bernardo Fabregas. I can't even say that at all. And then we have John Crane there, 84 overall. Then we have Bill Linter, 89 overall. Pretty good pick draft from the Marlins, though. Great draft. And then we have the Nationals, who had 84 overall Steve Conrad, and the rest is pretty much crap. And then we have the Mets, who had a very long draft, but a terrible one, though. Their best pick was in the 1st round with Benito Bermudez. Good thing we didn't pick him up. And then we have the Phillies, we had 90 overall Michael Minor, and the rest is pretty decent, I guess. It's alright. Then we have the Cubs, we have Garrett Hoffman, and their best pick was Geronimo Guevara, who's pretty good, 86 overall in that 6th round. But then we have the Reds, who have 92 overall Gene Stout, Julio Esposito there, 85 overall, and the rest is pretty good. Then they have the Brewers here, Gustavo Castilla there, 89 overall, and the rest is decent, I guess. They have the Pirates, who have pretty much nothing there in that draft, pretty bad draft for them. They have the Cardinals, who have 69 overall Bruno Gonzalez in the 1st round, and they never recovered from that, though, at all. Best pick was Jack Davis at 79. Then we have the Diamondbacks here, 93 overall Jose Andino, and the rest is pretty much crap. 90 overall Hunter Garrison for the Rockies. And actually, taking a look at our draft, it wasn't that bad compared to most teams, though. Like, we had a few decent guys in the minors in these top 4 rounds, besides Hunter Garrison, who could be pretty good in the MLB pretty soon. But the rest isn't that good for us, though, in this draft. So I guess decent draft for us. But you take a look at the MLB in review, it's just a terrible draft overall for picks. So do not blame me for picking bad players in these few rounds. We cannot get a good pick every single round. So at least we have the 90 overall guy, otherwise the draft would have been terrible for us if we didn't. So now take a look at the overall MLB in review right now. We have a few trades on the board. So any good trades at all? You have Lucas Duda there going to the Cardinals for Mike Morin. We have Jason Castro going to the Twins for Jim Bellinger. Anything else? We have... That's pretty much it, though. It's pretty boring there for trades. But we'll take a look at our team right now. So what the heck? So it looks like Ross City there, the closing pitcher, is 0 ERA, not a single run let up, and 8 strikeouts over 8 innings. A crazy overall outing for Ross Eddy in May. Anyone else? Rufus Seymour, 118 ERA there in May. Pretty good right there. And Vladdy had his 364 batting average there in the AAA in May. So pretty good right there. You have Alex Sturman, 329. We have Castellini at a 502, not that good at all. And that's pretty much it. So prospects in the organization playing very well. We had a pretty decent draft for us considering the talent that was available in the draft class. Our rotation's playing pretty well right now for the MLB, and our team's looking pretty good as of right now in this point. So we'll go and sim up to probably the St. Louis game and see what our matchups are against St. Louis. Start the St. Louis matchup here, and we'll take a look at our matchups. So you have to Anderson, you have Gray, we got Heaney. So actually, I might want to try out Andrew Heaney though for the first time because I want to see what he's like. So you have Heaney versus Martinez there in the series finale of the 3-game set. We'll sim the first 2 games. First game we lost 7-2. Second game we won 3-2, so it's 1-1 apiece heading into game 3 of the St. Louis series. So anyway, we'll take a look at our rotation and our lineups before we do anything in this game. So DJ at leadoff. He's playing all right there, 292. It's pretty good. You have Dave Dahl, 246 in second spot. Third, Arenado, 287. And then in the cleanup, we have Trevor Story not playing well whatsoever yet. So maybe should we try bringing up Kutch to this point? I might do that, actually. We'll bring him up right there. Or do we bring up Blackman? Actually, no, we'll bring up Blackman. We'll do that. So you have Charlie Blackman. Actually, I don't want to see if... Is he a righty? Carlos Martinez. Let's see Carlos. Carlos Martinez. Let's see him. Is he a righty? I think he's a lefty. And Martinez is a righty. Okay, so righty, no DH is what we need in this one. So you bring up Desmond there to the 4th spot right there because he's got some pretty good power for him, and he's facing off against the righty too. So it could be pretty good to see Charlie Blackman there in the 4th spot with that insane power against righties. Great contact, great speed, pretty much great everything with Charlie Blackman, though he's insanely good. But then we have Kutch there in the 5th spot, looking pretty decent. Trevor Story, he's good, but I mean, like, he's just not playing that well this season, so we might just leave him where he's at and see if he grows or gets any decent. But Vivian Desmond there, 80 overall, looking pretty good right there. Derek Norris and Heaney. So we just better go up there and murder whatever Carlos Martinez throws at us in this game, because our lineup is hungry for some wins right now. Because right now, even though we've got a good record, we've kind of been slacking as of lately, not really playing that well, especially the last few games, because we've been taking L's against Cleveland, St. Louis, and the Padres and Pittsburgh. So we got to win some games, get up there and go and get up with what the Giants have been putting up, because they're 45-22 or 41-26, or 4 games back in first spot. And even though we are like number 1 in the wild card, we still got to get those W's and try and get number 1 in our division. Because right now we're only like a few games back. There's only a few teams a few games back of what we are at in the wild card. So we got to keep winning if we want to stay up on top of the wild card position. Maybe even try and go and win the division this season if we catch the Giants and pass them. So we're only 4 games back, not that far. I think we can do it there this season. So let's go and take one look at Andrew Heaney in the position. So 87 overall, 230 ERA, 1 in WHIP. We got 67 strikeouts, 82 innings pitched, and a 5-3 record on the season. So big hopes for Andrew Heaney, the guy we acquired in the offseason, or like the first game or two, I believe. I'm pretty sure we did that. So Andrew Heaney, great pickup for us. Hopefully he proves it here in this matchup between Carlos Martinez and him in, I believe this is Coors Field. So Coors Field, great matchup here, Andrew Heaney and Martinez. I guess on this episode off right here. Make sure to subscribe for Marquis French Abode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.